You don't need to be a stand-up comedian to score big laughs from an audience. You can audition for the Drunkard and Olio this month, and you might end up living out your dream of acting on stage. We have Matt Steiert and Jill Sneed from the Drunkard here to tell us more about the auditions, or Mahidabel and Sample as your characters today.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about the Drunkard. I mean, this is such a great thing for Tulsa. It's a melodrama that's been around for decades.
Yes, for 63 years they perform it every single Saturday night. So it is a Tulsa staple. It's only found in Tulsa, and it's America's longest running play.
How would you describe melodrama, maybe, for somebody who doesn't know what we're saying?
Very large gestures.
Yes, it's very overacted, and it's supposed to be ridiculous. It's supposed to preach about the evils of alcohol, and it's about the leading up to the Prohibition era is what it's supposed to be, but we've kind of just taken it and turned it into something kind of like Reefer Madness, where you're like, oh, it was preaching the evils of such and such, and now we've just gone over the top with it. That's what this is.
And it's got the funny piano music. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, completely.
And they throw the tomatoes.
Yes, and the audience is expected to participate, so you have to boo the villain and cheer on the hero anytime he says something wonderful.
Yeah, if you have been here, this is something that you have to do when you live in Tulsa, right?
Exactly. You need to.
That's right. So, or you could be part of the play. So every month you hold auditions. What do you need to do to audition?
It's so easy. You just show up and they'll give you a script. You read from it. The director, Joe Sears, he is Tony-nominated actor. He's amazing to work with. So he'll give you a little direction once you're up on stage. I was so nervous the first time I auditioned, and he puts you at ease. It's really a fun experience.
And I mean, the important thing about this is that, I mean, it's not like you're committing to doing this every weekend after week after week. It's we have a huge cast. We've got probably 2 or 3 Mahidabels at any given time, and we rotate people out. So you may be doing it 1 week in May or so, and you may not do it again till June, or you may do it twice in a month, but we rotate people out. So it's not a huge commitment. Just show up to rehearsals, and they'll make the schedule work around you.
Okay, so it could just be something that you do in your free time.
Once you get your part down, you only have to show up for rehearsals the weekend before you, or the week before you perform on a Wednesday night. So very minimal time commitment if you're a busy scheduled person.
And what kind of age groups are you looking at?
Anyone 15 and older. Anyone. Yeah. Absolutely anyone. And any level of experience. If you've never been on stage, it's not a problem. If you are an experienced actor or actress, then they welcome you as well.
What led you to audition?
I had a friend of mine that had been doing the show for about 6 months or a year. They told me about it. They knew I was an actor too, and I've done quite a few things around the Tulsa area, so they just said, you should give this a shot. And I went, well, it's a company I haven't played with before, so I'll give it a go.
What's the experience been like for you?
I went with a girlfriend to go visit. She had her birthday there, and the MC said anyone that wanted to audition. I hadn't been in a play since I was 10, and went up there and did it, and he said I made the part my own, and I mean, I fell in love with it. Auditions are a blast. You go there and it's just laughter the whole time. You get to watch different actors doing all the variety of within any role. So every time you see the play, it's a different play because it's a different cast.
Great
and they all work differently together.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for dressing up for us today. It's the Drunkard and Olio. The auditions are the first Wednesday of every month at 6:30 at the Tulsa Spotlight Theatre, which is 81 Riverside Drive, 918-587-5030, spotlighttheater.org, and they're also on Facebook and Twitter. So you just show up.
Yep.